The giant snake exploded out of the Black River without warning. Water blasted into the air as the small rescue boat flipped violently. Men screamed. Guns dropped into the river. One man disappeared beneath the dark water. "Move! Move!" Captain Reyes shouted as the creature wrapped itself around the boat like a living nightmare. Its glowing eyes stared directly at them. Then, crack! The wooden boat snapped in half. Jason grabbed a flashlight and jumped into the muddy river while the screams behind him suddenly stopped. Silence. Only the sound of heavy breathing remained. And then, something huge moved beneath the water toward him. 3 days earlier, a team of explorers, treasure hunters, and filmmakers entered a forbidden region deep inside the Amazon rainforest after hearing rumors of a hidden river filled with ancient gold. The river had one name, the Dead River. Locals warned them never to enter. "People go in," an old villager whispered nervously, "but nobody comes back." Nobody listened. Jason Carter, a young documentary filmmaker desperate to become famous, convinced the group to continue the journey. The deeper they traveled into the jungle, the stranger things became. Dead animals hung from trees. Massive snake skins covered the riverbanks. And every night, they heard something breathing outside the camp. On the third night, one of the crew members vanished. Only his blood-covered flashlight remained beside the river. Panic spread through the team. Captain Reyes wanted to turn back immediately, but another member of the expedition, Victor Kane, refused. "The gold is close," he said greedily. "We're not leaving." That decision doomed them all. The next morning, they discovered giant tracks surrounding their camp. Tracks larger than any snake should ever have. Jason secretly recorded everything with his camera as fear consumed the group. Hours later, while traveling deeper into the river, the jungle suddenly became silent. No birds, no insects, nothing. Then the water started moving. Slowly, a gigantic serpent emerged from beneath the river like a monster from hell. Its body was longer than the boat itself. People froze in terror. Then chaos exploded. The snake attacked instantly, smashing into the boat with unbelievable force. One crew member fired his rifle wildly before being dragged, screaming, into the water. Another tried escaping into the jungle, but disappeared seconds later. Jason and Captain Reyes barely escaped by swimming toward the forest. Now trapped inside the jungle, the survivors realized the terrifying truth. The creature wasn't hunting randomly. It was stalking them, one by one. Night fell quickly. Rain poured through the trees. The survivors built a small fire while strange sounds echoed through the darkness. Then they heard Victor screaming. Everyone ran toward the noise. They found him hanging upside down from a tree branch, his body crushed by the giant snake coiled around him. The monster slowly turned its head toward them, its eyes reflected in the firelight. Captain Reyes fired his shotgun. Boom! The snake released Victor and vanished back into the darkness. But now the group understood something horrifying. The creature was intelligent. It was playing with them. The next morning, only 4 survivors remained. Jason discovered ancient symbols carved into rocks near the river. The locals had worshipped the giant serpent for centuries. Some believed it protected hidden treasure buried beneath the dead river. Others believed it was cursed. Captain Reyes decided there was only one way out. Kill the creature before it killed them all. Using gasoline, explosives, and the damaged remains of the boat, the survivors created a desperate trap near the riverbank. The jungle became silent again. Then, the water began bubbling. The giant serpent emerged slowly from the darkness, larger than ever before. Its massive body crushed trees as it moved toward them. "Now!" Reyes screamed. Explosions ripped through the jungle. Fire covered the river. The snake roared violently as flames surrounded its body. For one moment, they thought it was dead. Then the creature burst through the fire. Alive, angrier than ever. It attacked Captain Reyes instantly, dragging him into the burning river. Jason grabbed the camera and ran as the final survivors scattered through the jungle. Rain mixed with fire. Screams echoed everywhere. Jason eventually reached an old abandoned helicopter near the river. The pilot managed to start the engine just as the giant serpent burst from the trees behind them. The helicopter lifted off barely seconds before the monster struck. From above, Jason stared down at the burning jungle below. The dead river disappeared beneath the smoke. The nightmare was finally over, or so he thought. Back in civilization, Jason reviewed the final footage from his damaged camera. His hands froze. In the last frame of the recording, another giant serpent could be seen moving beneath the river water.